As a kid, I was never into TV shows or movies that were aimed towards girls. I was more into the ones that were for boys or for both genders. Two shows I was really into at the time were Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now that we have a new Ninja Turtles movie out, I want to take a look at the first live action movie. Now, some of you may be wondering if I'll review the latest Turtle movie. Well, when it comes to movies that have Michael Bay's name attached to, I'm iffy about watching them. Of this video, I only seen 3 of his movies and I found them boring. So I may or may not review it. With that said, on to the review. The movie begins with April O'Neil, a news reporter, reporting about the mysterious theft that had been occurring lately in New York City, and believes they're connected to a group called the Foot. On her way home one night, she is attacked by some members from the Foot. She is then saved by one of the turtles. After she meets the other turtles and the rat ninja master Splinter, the turtles take April to her home. Once they return to the sewer, the turtles find their home trashed and Splinter missing. As they wait at April's apartment for some leads to Splinter's whereabouts, they get attacked by the Foot. With the aid of Casey Jones, the turtles are able to escape. After a few days to heal, the turtles face the Shredder, the leader of the Foot. When this movie was released, many people found it darker than the cartoon at the time. I have to agree with them. It's slightly more serious and it has a darker atmosphere than the cartoon. I believe the reason for this is that the movie was slightly more influenced by the comics than the animated series. Now, there are some influences from the cartoons, like pop culture references and cheesy one-liners. Something I noticed after seeing this movie again is how this movie feels like an allegory to how easily influenced teens are and how some of them feel like outsiders. This kind of explains how the Shredder has a whole lot of henchmen. Here in this movie, we see the Shredder take teens in, train them like ninjas, and make them steal things. Also, he convinces them that they're a family. Another thing that I noticed is that this movie isn't about the turtles. Sure, they're in it and they fight the Foot, but they don't save Splinter or defeat the Shredder. It's Casey who saves Splinter who ends up defeating the Shredder. To me, this movie feels like it's more about Splinter and Shredder. This probably explains why some people feel that this movie lacks plot. Despite having the title characters not defeat the villain or rescue their mentor, there are some good character moments. In my opinion, most of those moments are with Leonardo and Raphael due to their love-hate relationship throughout the film. An example of this is that there is a moment where Raphael gets badly injured due to a fight with a Foot, and Leonardo blames himself for it because the two had an argument before the fight. As much as I like moments with Donatello and Michelangelo, I feel that they didn't develop as much as the other two turtles. I feel that the writers didn't know what to do with them even though they got their personalities right. The problem is Michelangelo tells too many jokes and Donatello doesn't do any tech stuff. Whatever jokes the writers don't want to give to Michelangelo, they give it to Donatello. Also, Donatello only says one intelligent statement throughout the whole film, and it's to compliment April's reporting. Now, I have to give props to Jim Henson, who's responsible for making the Turtles and Splinter. Now, some people may find them silly looking, but I found them charming. It's probably because either I was spoiled with Henson's work as I was growing up, or there's something about having the Turtles and Splinter physically there than just simply using CGI. Overall, as much as I still enjoyed this movie, there are some problems. Also, this movie isn't for everyone, and I only can recommend this movie to fans of this franchise. So I give this movie 4 out of 5 stars.